Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Healing the Planet from Within. My name is Santosha and I'm feeling very blessed right now that you're here with me and watching this video about Reiki healing. I became a Reiki master 25 years ago and it completely changed my life. You can imagine after 20 years of working with Reiki and in the realm of energy that I've gained quite a unique perspective about what it actually is. And I talk about on my YouTube channel that I don't really like this watered down version of Reiki that's in the world. And I'm encouraging people to go deeper into their training and their experience with Reiki to really get the whole entire practice, right? Because a really good healing modality that's very effective at healing the physical body encompasses the whole of human life. Not just this little tiny bit that we're taught in this watered down version of Reiki, where after a weekend course you're considered a healer. You put your hands on and I'm a healer. That's not Reiki. No, not at all. That's the ego side of Reiki, and it's like human made, right? It's not from the universal energies. The universal energies gives you such vast knowledge that you're not going to go like this and think you can heal someone, because you can understand the intricacies of how the mind and the emotions and our behaviors actually work in the world. And you can see that, let's say for instance, when you think about Usui Sensei, when he was forming the healing system of what we now call Reiki, which they called Usui-do, he was a martial artist, a very well-esteemed and skilled martial artist after many, many years of practice. I did martial arts back in Canada, okay? Feels like another lifetime now. I did a ki jiu-jitsu. And what I learned through my martial art training is that martial artists who train very deeply with dedication learn how to work with the energies in their body and then in others. Like, I sat in front of a martial artist who was very powerful. He had just done a shiatsu on me, like the whole massage shiatsu thing to improve my health. And after we sat about, maybe 2 or 3 feet apart from each other, just sitting there in a meditation posture, and he put his hands like this, and he could move my organs inside my body up and down. It was like I was on a roller coaster ride. And I had no idea this was possible back then. And I said, "Whoa, why did you do that?" He says, "I can only do it after I've done this deep healing," because he was working with the energies. And so Usui Sensei, he trained even more than this person from Canada. He was living in Japan, where it was normal to be a martial artist and be in this deeper practice. It wasn't like a weekend workshop or weekend classes. It was an everyday life situation. So Usui Sensei had this ability to move energy, to heal people. Yeah. But after some time, he was healing people. He noticed that they would come back with the same issues. And he started seeing that, in the mind and in our emotions, that our mind and emotions affect our health and well-being. And so he created like the 5 precepts and helped people understand their thoughts and their emotions. Now, the 5 precepts is a good beginner stage, right? You can obviously deepen this. But think about this from a traditional Chinese medicine perspective. The very first one is just for today, I will not anger. Just for today, I will not worry. Like, these are the first 2, right? In traditional Chinese medicine, this is a 1,000-year-old healing modality, right? They believe, after thousands of years of seeing this, that something like worry affects the spleen. Like, they have seen certain emotions affect certain organs. Anger affects the liver, right? So certain things. You can look it up for yourself. So is there any coincidence here that Sui Sensei was telling us just for today, do not anger, just for today, do not worry? He knew that those negative emotions directly affect our organs. The functioning of our organs deteriorates when we're stuck in anger mode or worry. We have health issues. So the first thing you do in Reiki is to work with the 5 precepts. Really develop your skills not to worry and not to anger. It's not easy. Like, I have the pattern of worry. So my mind naturally goes into worry, but I have to be consciously aware and go, oh, wait, that's affecting my digestion, because the spleen is like a sister organ of the stomach, which then throws off your whole body. I'm still working on that. I'm not perfect. I'm still working on my own healing. But I love to share this knowledge with people, right? Because I know that it makes a difference. So the days that I'm not worrying, I have more energy. It's massive. Where we can start and where we can take Reiki to. So Reiki healing, let me get right back to that. After I'm sharing this knowledge with you, do you think it's this hands-on healing, this watered down version, weekend workshop hands-on healing? I know how to heal other people. Not at all. Reiki is about self-healing first, working with the 5 precepts and learning how to feel the natural higher vibrations of the universal energy flowing through your body. So we have energy exercises, energy clearing exercises in Reiki level 1 and 2. So you're clearing the negative energies in your body. You're learning how to flow with the energies in your body. Where does all this knowledge come from? Martial arts. And back then, martial arts was very well revered and well known for many things, for health and well-being, first of all. And yeah, some of this knowledge stems from China, because Qigong is the same thing. It's a healing modality. You're moving the energies through your body. When energy gets stuck in your body, you get sick. But these energy exercises in Reiki come from, well, I believe it comes from a Chinese source. There's probably something similar in Japan as well. So Mikao Usui was doing his best to put this healing modality in the world so people would learn how to heal themselves, how to raise their own energy vibration. But there's also the issue of the symbols, right? A lot of people think that the symbols you have to rely on for the rest of your life, now that you're a Reiki practitioner, you've been Reiki attuned, and you have to rely on these symbols in order to feel that energy of Reiki. Absolutely not. I have another video that encourages people not to use the Reiki symbols as a crutch. You use them as a learning tool to feel that energetic vibration and learn how to activate that higher vibration within your body. That's what they were there for. I've heard that Usui Sensei students would train sometimes for months or even years on one symbol. Wow. Back then, they were spirit sounds, right? Like an intonation, a sacred sound of the universe. And that's how they would activate the energies. But, however we work with it, as long as we learn the energetic vibration. So when you're working with the first Reiki symbol, the power symbol, for instance, if you just do the intonation, you can feel the shift in energy within your body if you tune in. And you can feel it. Ah, wow, okay, that's how it feels. And then let's say you're walking down the street, the supermarket, going to the dentist, the doctor, taking your kids to school, going to work. You can sit there for a moment and go, okay, I'm activating this power symbol of Reiki. Feel your bubble of Reiki around you, and you're walking down the street. You can feel that. And of course, the second one we use for emotional healing and well-being, and it's very powerful. Any emotion, negative emotion you feel stuck in, any Reiki practitioner should not feel stuck right now if you've had proper training. You will not feel stuck because you have access to these symbols. The second one is for emotional healing. I'll do another video on that actually, because I really want to make this point, how you can use that symbol for this level of healing. So yeah, the watered down version. Reiki healing is vast. It's an integrated healing approach that can completely transform your life and at the same time raise your energy vibration to divine white light. And in that divine white light is pure bliss. I like to describe it as like peace, love, joy, and even rapturous joy. When I'm up in this higher energy vibration, I just feel this pure bliss, and all the negative thoughts and emotions don't exist. We draw upon the knowledge here from traditional Chinese medicine. Just make a mental note of this, please. When you're in this higher level of vibration, how many negative emotions and feelings can you hold in your body? Can you feel anger and joy at the same time? Try it for a moment. Try to feel angry and keep a smile on your face. So when you're in a higher level of vibration, these negative emotions and feelings are no longer going to affect your physical health. That's what Reiki healing is. It's learning how to work with your energies. Look, I would love to teach you more and have you on as my student. I encourage people to go through Reiki 1, 2, and Reiki Master level all at once. I did that when I was first Reiki Master attuned. And the second Reiki Master attunement actually was very similar. It's beneficial to have all the knowledge. Now, as a Reiki Master, you don't have to turn around and teach people. No, but you're not lacking any of the knowledge. You can make use of it and work with the Reiki energies yourself. In fact, you know what? I was just talking to a local here. I'm staying at a Buddhist monastery at the moment. And the local was telling me, this is a person who's worked with the monk for a long period of time. And he said that a meditation teacher knows that a beginner meditator needs instructions. But as this meditator advanced, they don't need meditation instructions because they're working with the energies themselves. The energies will guide them and give them insights and knowledge on how to develop their spirituality, their personal development, how to heal their lives. The energy works with you directly in Reiki as well. That's what happened to me. I was working with the Reiki energies on a regular daily basis, either on myself or teaching it to students in many different forms. Like I've got a lot of techniques to work with the Reiki energy. And even if I missed a day or not, it was still a regular practice. And so the Reiki, developing that relationship with Reiki started growing. And now I feel the energies around me. I receive premonitions, insights. I have direct communication with my higher self, my spirit guides. Just the other day, I did my own chakra healing sitting in the forest because I was just guided to, I've got to go through my chakras and clear them. Air psychic shielding, energy clearing, anything. It just comes to me. I'm given this premonitions, claircognizance, and inner knowing, and it starts to shift. Working with Reiki healing is vast. Okay, it's massive, and you can do so much with it. It's non-denominational. It's not based on religion whatsoever. It's just a blissful feeling when you tap into it. It's a high vibrational, blissful feeling. And the best way to describe this, is kind of touching on the surface of this. The mundane mind, our world is filled with struggles and misery. We have negative thoughts and feelings there. But when you're higher vibration, you're working with the universal energy. It's all in the higher positivity ratio, which again, I'm going to mention in my video. And if you've been binge watching in my videos, you know exactly what I'm going to say next, right? You do. I know you do. I'm going to refer to a book called Positivity by Barbara Fredrickson, because she has shown in scientific evidence that when you have a higher positivity ratio than negativity, you have a life of flourishing, better physical, mental, and emotional health and well-being. You can go and watch my other videos. I talk about so much. Reiki healing. So let me ask you, what do you think it is right now? I hope I didn't confuse you too much with all that information. What would you turn around and if someone says, you know what Reiki healing is, what would you say to that person? After watching this video, it's that healing modality where you can do a weekend and people think they're going to heal someone. No. Do you think? Is it the devil's work where the devil's going to interfere and you're doing something evil because you're manipulating someone's energy? Well, if you're in your ego, yeah. You don't want to, that's not Reiki. You can't give that answer for what is Reiki. You can't. Reiki doesn't have ego. Reiki doesn't have negative energies in it. If you think you're tapping into a negative energy source, that's not Reiki, darling. It's not. Absolutely. So what is Reiki? Reiki is an integrated healing system that will improve your life. And speaking of an integrated healing system, I have a Reiki Master program and an integrated healing program. I have two that when someone signs up to do the Reiki Master certification with me, they receive both programs. And it's a lot of knowledge. It's juicy good. It's interesting. You've got personal development worksheets. You've got like 50 videos in one course, and then 1, 2, 3, Reiki 1, 2, and master level in the other program. And you're working with me. We have private sessions. And the more this grows, we're going to have these group sessions and these communities and the discussions around this. So I'm super excited. Right now, I am here living at a Buddhist monastery for 2 months. I've been doing this for 2 months, and it's going to go on to 3 months by the time I'm finished. I don't have a home. I don't live anywhere. I am on a dedicated journey of learning how to raise my energy vibration, of seeking sacred knowledge and healing modalities. And that's all my life is about right now, because I want to share this with you. So I'd like to invite you to join me on my Patreon community. It's called Healing the Planet from Within. The same name as the YouTube channel you're watching right now, and the same name as my website as well. Healing the Planet from Within. And on my Patreon community, yes, I do have the lessons for the integrated healing program worksheets, but also you're invited into these group sessions. And those of you who are really dedicated to this journey can organize workshops in your country. I will come to see you and teach your people how to raise their energy vibration, or specifically to become a Reiki master in this higher level of vibration, because I believe this is what the Reiki is showing me. This divine white light energy is super important right now on the planet. It takes you out of the stuck in struggles and misery. So what is Reiki healing? An integrated healing program that will improve your life. And naturally, as you focus on healing yourself, you can start to see how to heal other people. You'll start to learn this naturally. But we certainly don't dive into that Reiki level 1. Thanks for watching, and many blessings for your journey.